In a series of videos talking about all states of USA, today we are going to focus about Alaska. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Arusha Stores. If you are new here, you can subscribe, comment, and share so that we can stay together. Alaska is located in western United States on the west northwest extreme of North America, a semi-exclave of USA. It borders the Canadian province of British Columbia and Yukon Territory to the east. It is also shares a maritime border with Russian Federation's Chukotka autonomous Okrug to the west, just across the Bering Strait. To the north are the Chukchi and Beaufort Seas of Arctic Ocean, with the Pacific Ocean lies in the southern and southwest. Alaska is by far the largest U.S.A. state by area, comprising more total area than the next three largest states, Texas, California, and Montana combined. It is represent it represents the seventh largest subnational division in the world. It is the third least populous and the most sparsely populated state, but by far the continent's most populous territory located mostly north of the sixth parallel, with a population of 736,081 as of 2020, more than quadruple the combined population of Northern Canada and Greenland. Approximately half of Earth's residents lives within the Anchorage metropolitan area. The state capital of Juneau is the second largest city in the United States by area, composing more territory than states of Rhode Island and Delaware. The former capital of Alaska was Sitka, its largest it's the largest U.S.A. city by area. What is now Alaska have been home for various indigenous people for thousands of years. It is widely believed that the region served as the entry point for the initial settlements of North America by way of Bering Bridge. The Russian Empire was the first to actively colonize the area, beginning in 18th century, eventually established Russian America, which spanned most of the current state. The expense and the logical difficulty of maintaining this distant possession prompted its scale to the USA. In 1867, for USD 7.2 million, equivalent to 140 million in 2021, or approximately to the 2 cents per acre, or 4.74 USD per square kilometer. The area went through several administrative changes before becoming organized as a territory on May 11, 1912. It was admitted as 49th state of United States on January 3, 1959. While it has one of the smallest state economy in the country, Alaska's per capita income is among the highest, owing the diversified economy dominated by fishing, natural gas, and oil, all of which it has in abundance. USA Armed Force based and tourism are also significant part of economy. More than half of state is federally owned public land, including a multitude of national forests, national parks, and wild refuges. The indigenous population of Alaska is proportionally the highest of any USA state at over of 15%, close to the dozen native languages are spoken, and the Alaska Native exercise considerable influence in local and state politics. Alaska is known of glaciers, national parks, the vast wilderness, northern lights, midnight sun, and closes. Geographic and Geography and demographic. State abbreviation AK. State capital Juneau. State size total land and water 663,267 square miles. Land only 571,951 square miles. Number of counties 27. Time zone Alaska time zone, Hawaii Orientalian time zone. Bordering states none. Highest point Denali 20,310 feet. National parks Denali National Park and Preserve. Gates of Arctic National Park, Glacier Bay National Park, Katmai National Park and Preserve, Kainad Forge National Park, Kobuk Valley National Park, Lekak National Park, Wangari St. Elias National Park and Preserve. State population 733,391. State population density 1.3 people per square mile. Area code 907. Top cities as of 2020 population. Anchorage 287,095. Juneau 31,849. Fairbanks 30,696. Wasilla 11,099. Sitka 8,405. Government and legislature. Statehood January the 3rd, 1959. Electoral votes 3. State symbols. State bird Willow Patmagan. State fish Giant King Salmon. State flower Forget Me Not. State fossil Woolly Mammoth. State game Jade. State insect Four Spot Skimmer Dragonfly. State land mammal Moose. State marine mammal Bowhead Whale. Nickname The Last Frontier. State mineral gold. State motto Nose to the future. State sports dog marching. State tree sticker supras. Sport teams Major sport teams none. NCAA Division 1 school none. Table tennis club in Alaska. Fairbanks Interior Table Tennis. Popular tourist attractions Alaska Native Heritage Center, Cultural Center in Anchorage, Alaska. Alaska Sea Life Center, Aquarium in Seaward, Alaska. Alaska Conservation Center, Wildlife Refuge in Anchorage, Alaska. Alaska Zoo in Anchorage, Alaska. Alaska Resort, Ski Resort in Greenwood, Alaska, Anchorage Museum in Anchorage, Alaska, Arctic National Wild Refuge in northern East Alaska, Chilkoot Trail, 33 miles straight from Dare, Alaska to Bennett, British Columbia in Canada, Chugach State Park in Anchorage, Alaska, Denali National Park in the middle of Alaska, Cold Belt Tram Cable Car Station in Juneau, Alaska, East Street Point tourist attraction in Homer, Alaska, Kenai George National Park on Kenai Peninsula in southern Alaska, Kincaid Park Municipality Park in Anchorage, Alaska, Matanuska Glaciers in northern Alaska, Mendenhall Glacier about 12 miles from Juneau, Alaska, Portage Glacier on Kenai Peninsula in South Alaska, Tontogas National Park National Forest in southeast Alaska. Popular iconic Alaska foods. Alaska is famous for the following foods: Reindeer sausage, king crab leg, any salmon dish, wild berries, Akutak Eskimo ice cream, Sudof, Mikita, oyster, halibut, sports tips, fish and chips. Famous people born in Alaska. Famous actor and actress. Michelle Johnson, Annie Paris, Darby Starfield. Alaska funny factors. The name Alaska was derived from outward Araxax, which means mainland or literally object to which the action of the sea is directed. Outsiders first discovered Alaska in 1741 when Danish explorer Vitus Jonassen Bering sighted it on a voyage from Siberia. Alaska is the only state that does not collect state sales tax or levy an individual state income tax. Alaska is the home to North America's high peak Denali, formerly known as Mount McKinley, at 20,320 feet. The closest distance between mainland Alaska and mainland Russia is about 55 miles. In addition, the USA owned small Diomed and Russia owned the big Diomed. Both islands in Bering Straits are only about 2.5 miles apart. Alaska has a longer coastline than any other U.S. states combined. Alaska had 66,640 miles of coastlines and includes islands, has 33,904 miles of shoreline. Alaska has over 3 million lakes, of which 3,197 have an official name. Alaska has over 130 volcanoes that have been active within the last 2 million years. Juneau was no road access to the rest of the state. It is the only capital city in the United States accessible only by boat or plane. Juneau is also the largest city in the United States, covering 3,180 square miles. Juneau is larger than the state of Rhode Island. Nearly one-third of Alaska lies within the Arctic Circle. Thank you very much for being with us. That's all about Alaska, one of the 50 states in the United States as a country. This is Asha's Tower, the home of history about the world and geography. If you are new here, you can subscribe, comment, and share where you are so that we can stay together in everything. Tell us what we can change and whatever you want to be discovered more about. See the next video talking about other states in the United States. Thank you.